First Home Savings Account. This is a box just like all the other accounts. First Home Savings Account. It's now been in existence for 2 calendar years. So the point of this account is to save for a down payment on a house. It's the only point. You can't take money out for any other purpose. So once you open the account, you have 15 years in which to buy a house. If you do not, the First Home Savings Account is rolled to an RSP. So you put money into the account and you are allowed to put up to $8,000 per year, but you don't have to put the whole $8,000, to a maximum of $40,000. So in a perfect world, you would put your $8,000 in over 5 years. You've got your $40,000. It would grow through that time, and maybe at the 7-year mark, you've got $60,000 or $70,000 saved up towards your down payment. So you put money in, and you get a tax refund, just like the RSP. So you can carry that forward, just like the RSP. So if somebody contributed in a year when they weren't working and they were still a student, they could still carry that forward. And use it in a different year when their income is high, so that they get a high tax refund. So if they used it when they were a student, they wouldn't get a high tax refund. But if they waited till a year they were working and they were in a 30% tax bracket and they contributed $8,000, they would get $2,400 back. So that's pretty significant, and it doesn't mean they couldn't, contribute $8,000 one year, get the tax refund, and then put it back into the First Home Savings Account if they had the room. You can also put it in their TFSA and add that to their down payment. So then they can use the same investments that we use in all the other boxes. Their money grows. Then they withdraw tax-free, just like the TFSA. So they've got the RSP over here, similar with the tax refund. They've got the exiting the box similar to the TFSA because it's tax-free. The only reason you can withdraw is the down payment. So if you're opening this account for somebody who's young, they have to be super sure that they are going to use this for a down payment. If their goals are up in the air, like I might move to Australia, I might get an apartment, I might buy a car, this is not the right account for them. They would need the TFSA. So they pull the money out tax-free, and it doesn't have to be paid back. The RSP has the First Home Buyers Plan, or Home Buyers Plan, which has to be paid back. This does not. The account is just closed. If they don't use the account in 15 years, it gets transferred to their RRSP. They don't have to have the contribution room. It just gets transferred. So there's no downside really to having this account other than it's not flexible. So your money is trapped in there for 15 years. Questions that I get asked often, can I use the First Home Savings Account and the Home Buyers Plan at the same time? Yes, you can. So you can use the First Home Savings Account and you can withdraw from your RSP under the Home Buyers Plan at the same time. Also, another question is, if you have 2 people buying a house together, can they both use their First Home Savings Account? And yes, they can. So they could actually both use their First Home Savings Account and both use the Home Buyers Plan. The other question is, what happens if I don't buy a house? Which we know goes to the RSP. If they had to withdraw, the money would be taxed. So you wouldn't ever want to withdraw. I think I use this as a really good way for affluent parents to help their younger people in their family. If they're going to help anyway buy a house or give a down payment, then they might as well contribute to this now and get the tax refund and have the growth. Questions? Liam, is there anything that I haven't added since you're the first home savings account expert?
Can parents contribute directly to their kids' home savings accounts?
No, has to go to the kid, and then the kid has to contribute from their own money.
That covers it.
Covers it all? Okay.
So this is an additional free contribution room that you're getting in addition to the RSP.
Yeah.
So even if you're a young person who doesn't want to buy a house,
Yeah.
and you've maxed out all your other accounts,
Yeah.
this is free space.
Yeah.
The Americans don't recognize it yet. So if you've got a dual citizen kid, then don't open one for them because it's too much hassle.
Okay, good to know.
Same as a TFSA.
We should almost have something about a whole video on non-residents.
We're seeing it enough.
I'll make a note.